Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, I was going sneaker shopping in different, sneaker shops here in the Philippines. I dropped by Titan over at Shangri-La. I dropped by the Nike shop over at Podium. And it turns out, one particular Jordan 3 that's currently sold out in different countries, and it is reselling for a significant amount over at StockX, is just sleeping on shelves here in the Philippines. Of course, I am talking about the Jordan 3 UNC. So for today's episode, we'll be unboxing it, taking a closer look, putting it on feet, and apart from that, we're also going to unbox and check out this other sneaker that I picked up, which is the Jordan Aerospace 720. If you find that interesting, keep watching. Let's go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so. We recently announced a giveaway in partnership with Cop Garden for Supreme Hanes underwear. So they're not used, so chill. So if you guys want to win this, watch the video where I did the sneaker shopping over at Cop Garden. Just watch the entire thing, watch out for the mechanics, and then do everything that I say in that particular video so you can get a chance to win unused, brand new Supreme Hanes underwear. So let's jump right into it. We have the Jordan 3 box over here, and I am loving the look of this particular packaging. You have the Jumpman logo, you have the light blue color for the top of the lid, you have the elephant print here along the lower part of the box, you have the details of the sneaker here as well. I was supposed to get it in size 13 because I usually go a full size up or half size up for my Jordans, but they only had it in size 12 left, so I couldn't pass the opportunity to buy it in retail, so I picked it up at size 12. Now if you pop the box open, this particular sneaker I already wore to get the on-feet feel so that I can get back to you guys with this review. So this isn't like super dead stock unworn. This is what the shoe looks like. Bam! Now one thing that immediately jumped at me even before putting them on feet or seeing them is the moment that I opened the lid. These sneakers smelled amazing. I mean, not now because I wore them, but when the first time I opened the lid, there's really that blast of leather that just hits you, and it's an amazing, unboxing experience to get that. So that one, 2 thumbs up. Now let's take a closer look at the sneaker. Now it is your familiar Jordan 3 silhouette, but if there is one thing that I love about this shoe, it's the quality of the leather that they use for the upper. Everything from the side paneling to the toe box over here to the mud guard. I mean, every single detail, all the leather components are really top notch, and I am loving the overall quality of this particular shoe. One thing I even loved, and which I think not a lot of people or purists will like, is how they did the embroidering for the Jumpman logo here at the tongue tab. If you can see, it kind of jumps forward a bit because the embroidering is kind of thick. So it makes it pop out a little bit more compared to your usual embossing or very light embroidering of the Jumpman logo with other Jordan 3 sneakers. In fact, when I compared it with the Unity Red that was also just sitting over at Titan in Shangri-La, I could clearly see the difference between how they executed the Jumpman logo over here. Now moving to the back of the sneaker, you have the Jumpman logo with Air written at the back, which is again different from the Nike Air logo that we saw with Unity Red that recently came out. You have the elephant print over here with some sort of like suede finish, and it really feels awesome in hand to touch. And I'm not too sure, but there are some reviewers who mentioned that the styling of the print of this particular sneaker is different compared to the other ones. I can't verify that right now, but it looks nice. One nice detail, if you take a look at the insole, there's a short message to here that says, Team Jordan, quality products inspired by the greatest basketball player ever. So you see that tag over there at the insole. So how is the Jordan 3 UNC on feet? Well, style-wise, it's a very easy wear. I mean, it's a white shoe with baby blue accents and an elephant print. So it can go really well with jeans. It can go really well with joggers. It's just an all-around versatile sneaker. The only issue is that it is really white, so it might attract a lot of dirt over time. So if you love that character gained over time with all the creases, with the dirt and the grime, this is the shoe for you because it will look beat up if you beat it up. However, if you want it pristine, then I would suggest you bring a pack of crepe wipes or regularly have it cleaned every month or every now and then. Personally, I really love this sneaker. I mean, of all the Jordan 3s that came out recently, this one got me excited the most, and I'm very happy and thrilled to add them in my collection. My only issue is I got them in size 12. I should have gotten them in size 13. So if there's anybody watching this today that has a size 13 that wants to trade for my size 12, let me know. Hit me up on IG. Let's do the trade. So that is the first sneaker, the Jordan 3 UNC. And if you guys want to cop one, I still saw a couple of pairs in different sizes. Again, over at Nike at Podium and Titan in Shangri-La. The Titan branch over at Shangri-La also had, like what I mentioned earlier, the Unity Red Jordan 3, as well as Jordan 1 Pine Green, still sitting on shelves. Up next, we have the Jordan Aerospace 720. And as you guys can see, it has the Jumpman branding at the very top of the lid, 00023 embossed at the top of the box as well. You have the details of the shoe here along the tag. It says Jordan Aerospace 720 in white gym red, black vast gray, size 13. I did go my usual size up when it comes to Jordans. And if you pop this box open, bam! Take a look at that shoe. Now, the Jordan Aerospace 720 reminds me a lot of the Air Force 720 or Air Force 270 that came out a couple of years ago. It is, well, some sort of like mid to high cut shoe. You have the Air technology or the latest available Air technology being pushed by Nike. During that time, it was the 270 midsole. So now you have the 720 midsole, but in a different, form factor. Now, why did I pick this one up? It's hella expensive for a non-retro shoe, for a non-hype shoe. I don't think this will have any resale value whatsoever. But there are sneakers that you just chance upon that just talk to you on a very personal and subjective level, and this one really just got me. I know I'm sure it's not for everybody. I'm sure not everybody will like it as much as I do, but I just love the vibe of the sneaker. You have that white, I don't know if it's like ripstop upper. You have the exposed red stitching along the lateral and the medial side. You have this mesh, which is right on top of the red inner material of the sneaker. You have black with exposed stitching again on the laces. Says over here, inspired by greatness, designed for flight. You have the Jumpman logo with the triangle with the red pull tab. At the back, it says over there, inspire. And you have even more exposed stitching here at the back. And you have a padded sock liner for the sneaker as well. And of course, if you go down to the midsole, you have the 720 Air unit of Nike. So how does this sneaker go on feet? Two things. Number one, it goes really well with my favorite pants from above the ankle. So they're called, I think, utility pants. They have multiple pockets. They have straps all over. And when you go down to the part of the heel, it tapers off into some sort of like collar. So that kind of tech wear, tech look vibe goes really well with this sneaker because of the multiple elements, because of the collar blocking. And I mean, it just meshes well. So that's the reason why I ended up picking this up. Secondly, it is extremely comfortable. This is by far the most comfortable 720 I have ever worn. And I've worn a bunch. I've worn the 720 OG. I've worn the 720 collaboration with OBJ. And this, by far, is the most stable, best cushioning 720 I've worn. And I don't know if it's how they tuned the air bubble. I don't know if it's because of that thicker outsole that balances the air, but it just feels more stable. And I just love the comfort that I get out of this shoe compared to all the previous 720s I've experienced and have worn in the past. So if you are a fan of the more futuristic Jordan looking sneakers and you don't want to go the retro route and you want to try new sneakers using the latest tech, you might want to put on the 720 Aerospace on feet in a shop. Check it out. If you have a feel for it, why not rock it? Or, seeing as I feel that not a lot of people will buy it, it will eventually go on sale, and that's the time when you should buy it, when it goes on sale. So that actually ends our vlog for today. But before we completely close, let me just share with you that our merch line, which is the Project 721 company, actually just opened pre-orders for the Dreamer Collection tees. So these are 2 t-shirts that have Dreamer written either here at the middle or at the side, and they just look friggin' amazing. Made out of great quality cloth. It's very similar to Carhartt, and they're not pricey at all. So if you are interested in them, please do check out the site 721.co. Place your pre-order. Pre-orders last only until March 16, and then the prices go up a little bit. We will start shipping orders March 21st. For now, we highly recommend that only people in the Philippines buy, because the shipping outside of the Philippines is just insanely expensive, especially to the US or to Canada or to Australia or some other our part of the world that is far from the Philippines. We will work out an eventual way to be able to ship it outside of the country, but for now, for Philippine residents, it's a great deal. Check them out, project721.co. With that said, that wraps up our vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as usual, peace, God bless, what's up, boom.
Next level.